Here we're going to look at a few ways you can enhance the stereo width of track elements using widening and mid-side techniques. The relative mix of this 124 BPM house track isn't too bad. But everything sounds a little too narrow. Let's use widening and mid-side techniques to enhance and excite the stereo image of each part without compromising the track's mono compatibility too much. We'll start with the synth riff. Flux's free bittersweet transient processor, which can add attack to the mid and side signals independently, is being used to boost the attack of the riff side signal and help its stereo elements punch through the mix a little more. To further enhance the stereo element of the synth part, we can use Ozone 6's Dynamics module to heavily compress the side signal while leaving the mono information alone. This gets the stereo information pumping for a creative widening effect. The narrow vocal stab sits too centrally in the mix and sounds rather dull in comparison to the other elements. A pseudo-widening plugin is used to add width and space to the vocal, pushing it out to the side of the speakers for excitement and interest. However, our vocal processing is now a little too wide and overbearing, so we'll use Voxengo's MSED to turn down the side signal and turn up the mid signal. This keeps the perception of width we previously added, but brings back enough mono information to prevent too much phase cancellation. So by levelling the mid and side signals like this, we're just readdressing the mono to stereo balance and just slightly reducing width. It's a really easy way to do that. Finally, to add treble width to the drums, a high shelf boost to the sides brings out the stereo information a little more. Ozone 6's Imager module is then engaged in multiband mode. The stereo signal is being boosted above 9.5 kHz for just a touch of width and sheen. So to finish, we'll compare our initial track with our newly processed version. So here's the dry track. And here it is with widening effects applied.